Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan and today I welcome you as a SaulCasterMan, and in this video I'm going to show you a game between Happy, playing as Sashka26, of course playing as Undead, versus Chinese orc named Fast. He's not very popular, but he's an active orc from China that plays on Warcraft Champions with high MMR, and this video is going to be about the sad story of Wand of Negation. If you remember, in the new patch, we got a change in the Tomb of Relics in Undead Shop, and Kill Scroll was replaced by tier 2 item that you can purchase. It's called Wand of Negation. It has 2 charges, and it can be used for AoE dispel. And it's basically... it may be a big deal, like even Blizzard said that they may hotfix this if it's too oppressive, but I have been studying games on FloTV since like over a week now, and I would say that Wand of Negation is definitely not oppressive right now. Like, Happy doesn't bite versus even like Archmage level 3 with 2 water elementals in his base. He just prefers to spend mana on his leech, kill the water elementals and save the gold. So I would say that it took me some time to find a game where Wand of Negation matters, and this is the example. And let's see what is happening. What will happen in this game that will force Happy to use Wand of Negation? And trust me, Happy doesn't really like using it. So he's playing versus Orc, and as we can see, we have a barrack. So Happy is scouting. So it's going to be, we don't know, maybe Blade Master, maybe Farseer. Buff to Wyvern is like not live because Blizzard removed it. Okay, and we have Farseer with Grand Opener. And how Happy is doing versus Orc, what it's called evasion creeping. So basically, Happy will make a Nerubian Tower soon because he will be able to defend his base with only Nerubian Tower, and he will creep like quite far away from the orc. And Happy knows, like, Happy likes Hammerfall really much, because on this map you can go for the Goblin Merchant shop as a first camp with Undead, and it gives you level 2 and it gives you quite a nice item. Creep denied the Acolyte, so it's not that bad. And look, Happy has the Nerubian Tower, and he will preparing to be taking soon. Of course, the DK Ghoul Opener, quite standard. And when we see Grand Opener, we don't know exactly what to expect from Orc. Maybe it will be Headhunters, maybe it will be like tier 2 play. Like so far, meta versus Undead is usually about Wyverns or this tier 3 tri-hero strategy. Happy got level 2, and of course he sold the TP, so now he's creeping. So he's creeping, he's happy that Orc is not close, and Happy is slowly getting enough resources to tech. But Mr. Fast, nice play by him, he goes into the Undead base, and because he got level 2 with Chain Lightning, he may threaten some Acolyte skill. Of course, Happy is working on Farseer with Goose, and look! Happy had to cancel his tier 2, and it means that first of all he needs to produce acolytes, because this harass from Mr. Fast is not that bad actually. Of course he got forced to go back now with some ghouls, but tech is late, and look, Happy is waiting for him already. Sentry ward from Happy, but yes, Fast needs to basically heal himself, maybe block the skeleton. Are you able to block the skeleton? Not really, so skeleton got 1 hit, killing Solve was cancelled. And yes, so as you can see, Undead base is quite resilient, but still tech of Happy is a little bit late, and maybe that's why Happy will go for the end. Happy is trying to surround, by the way, but it's not that easy, and Fast is going close to the creep, and you don't really want to aggro the big golem on you. So they are playing a quite risky strategy. Happy has to coil his own ghoul to survive. Body blocks on the ground. 1 ghoul in trouble, but Grand in trouble as well, and Happy got it. Then Neo, of course, the biggest fanboy of Happy, I'm a fan of Happy too, of course. Like, we can appreciate this coil, even it was a quite easy coil, but to be real, of course, it was a nice body blocking technique by Happy, and trading one ghoul on one grad is definitely worth it. Of course, Happy had to spend some mana, but yes, this is what he decided to do. We have a graveyard on the way, but as we can see, because of the sentry ward of Happy, Fast is creeping. Fast is creeping, so he'll get his Farsi level 3, so there will be like big wolves for a long time to dispel, and maybe that's why, ladies and gentlemen, Happy will go for Wand of Negation, because yes, you may say it's a spoiler, but this is one of the like very little games where I actually found Wand of Negation in action. So ghouls are gathering some wood for Mr. Happy. Of course, tag is late, so Happy has a lot of wood already, and he's Happy just creeping slowly. Probably next camp, let's see, is he going to harass? Is he going to creep something? I think Happy is going to cross the map. We have another ward here. So maybe he's going to buy Staff of Teleportation. Let's see. Yes, he bought Staff of Teleportation, but still... Okay, so he found the Orc, and what is your decision, Mr. Happy? Okay, so there is a Raider here with Ensnare, so DK needs to be very, very careful, because this Raider with Ensnare can stop the harass. And of course, you can steal Staff, but he's able to, like... attack a DK, put DK on low HP, this is a problem. And okay, Happy just went for Slaughterhouse, but yes, his tier 3 is a little bit later than usual. And look, Happy scouted an expansion, tier 2 expansion from Orc. So it's not a tier 3 grant into Headhunters. This is like basically a double bestiary with Grand Opener play with tier 2. And Happy needs to construct his push. And we have a hero choice, this Lich, and look, like this DK is not accomplishing much. So he's basically waiting to, maybe for Ghoul Frenzy, I don't know, let's see. Scouting Skeletons confirms this, like a lot of raiders. And Faz is in good position to defend his expansion. Lich is here. And we have the Wand of Negation. So far, I don't see it. So as we can see on the DK, we don't. On the bottom, always look on the bottom right with this new Observer overlay from Blizzard, because sometimes the inventory on the bottom left is bugging out. So far, no Wand of Negation. And remember that you only need to be tier 2 to be able to buy it in the shop. Like Blizzard was experimenting a little bit with... giving like additional requirements, like having the Banshee building, the Necromancer building, Temple of the Damned, but at the end Blizzard decided basically to remove this. And now, Happy, are you going to buy Wand of Negation? Happy sold the stuff, Happy bought the Road of Necromancy, and as we can see, Happy is waiting a little bit. Maybe he knows that Orc is like hunting for him. Second Obsidian statue is being produced. And do we have Wand of Negation? Happy last minute is deciding, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful pink item on the bottom right on the DK. 200 damage to summoned units. And as we can see, Happy is fighting, even though there is no tier 3, there is no orb on the Lich, and TC has access to powerful Stomp. So let's see, Happy is still waiting with Wand of Negation. And yes, he used it. You saw it, like similar effect to the Crystal Ball. So, ladies and gentlemen, first usage of Wand of Negation. Maybe now, maybe another Wand of Negation. Remember, it's AoE Dispel, and it kills more than half HP of those big wolves, dire wolves. Okay, so far, Happy with one more charge of Wand of Negation. He wants to bring the orb, probably. And now this destroyer form is already in like being researched. So yes, orb to the Lich, one more Wand of Negation, and now Happy is going for Ghoul Frenzy timing. He pulled all of his ghouls because his tag was late, as I said many times. He got a lot of wood, and now we see some wyverns. So it's like a bestiary. double bestiary from raiders into wyverns, so this is interesting. And because Happy saw a lot of wyverns, he basically bought alchemist, which is like an anti-wyvern technology from the undead perspective. And you versus a lot of wyverns, you keep the orb of corruption on your DK, and alchemist can attack air as well. Happy is repositioning a little bit, and let's wait for Wand of Negation. I see one wolf on the bottom. Maybe he's waiting for the fresh summon, and fresh summon of the wolves, and Happy use Wand of Negation again. Beautiful, connected to the wolves. Wolves are dead, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy is fighting with just heroes versus fast. Of course, there is one destroyer, but this destroyer is really squishy because of the piercing damage, but wyverns are squishy as well. Alchemist applying nice damage to the wyverns, and even though this game was looking quite good for Mr. Fast, some Happy magic is in progress. But trust me, I saw many games of Happy, and him buying Wand of Negation is very, very rare, because I don't know, for many reasons. Maybe he thinks that it's like expensive, but now he was forced to fight. There is Invul on the Farseer, TC level 3, still trying. This expansion is mining, but pressure from Happy is real. Happy now is just going back a little bit to regenerate some HP, some mana. And probably he will push again, because there is no counter expansion from Happy, so it basically means that Happy has to push again. And what is Happy likes to do versus Wyverns, he's going for Gargs, no Fiends. Even though Web was buffed, I just so happy with this. Doing this still the good old like few Gargs and most damage from heroes. Basically, or on the DK strategy. Level 2 for the Alchemist, and we go for this ability to buff him a little bit, because there is no enough mana for Healing Spray and Acid Bomb. Chemical Rage, I think is the name of the ability. And they are going to meet again. Leech with level 3, beautiful Nova immediately landing, and there is no more Wand of Negation, but you have usable, rechargeable Wand of Negation as destroyers. They get a lot of mana, and now the Happy is shining, ladies and gentlemen. Now Happy is just shining. Beautiful. And this Wyvern is going to probably die, because acid bomb effect, and poor Wyvern, very squishy, yes, dies. So as you can see, this is the example how good Alchemist is versus Wyverns. Easy to cast acid bomb, and damage over time works. By the way, after the initial damage you can heal with healing salve, but there were no healing salve on the Farseer or any other orc hero. And yes, Happy now will just destroy this expansion and put another victory into his record. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wand of Negation definitely not game-changing item. And I saw games when like human had literally 3 water elementals close to each other in the undead base, and still Happy didn't use it. Maybe undeads will start valuing this item more. But versus Night Elf, we don't see Keeper anymore, not because of the Wand of Negation, but Keeper is just bad in late game versus Undead, so Demon Hunter is better. And yes, versus Farseer is quite rare. It's quite rare to see it, and versus Human, like basically I don't see it, at least in my research. Maybe you know a game, like a competitive game, when Wand of Negation was used, so let me know. And it was the new patch influence on meta report from SaulCasterMan. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.